Pew 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 pew. Nailed it. Hello, this is Cliff here from Captain Crash Gaming, like always bringing you some more Destiny 2. Today I'm walking through the new stuff for week 4 of Season of the Seraph. We got some new storyline coming out this week, just like every week when we get new stuff, and just like previously, you're going to head straight on over to the Helm to go talk to Clovis Bray. Now, before we get that video started, hit that like button if you like Destiny 2 content, subscribe if you want some more Destiny 2 content, and leave me a comment down below what you think about the outcome of this week's info. I thought it was pretty interesting and kind of a cool twist. But here we go, landing into the Helm, and as soon as you get on there, just head on over to the section of the Helm, straight to your right as you land in there, and it will bring you over to Clovis Bray, and he will give you some information about this week.
We are running out of time. With every passing moment, our adversaries grow closer to seizing control of the Warsats. Anastasia has been working on a way to expedite the restoration process, but I doubt it will prove successful. She may have iterated on Rasputin's neural architecture, but she did not build it. I did. No one understands the war mind like I do. Still, allowing her to pursue an alternate methodology can't hurt, so long as it doesn't impede the real work. Rasputin's internal algorithm is fully capable of reconstructing its codebase. All it requires is additional submind data. Breach the vaults and retrieve more of it. Perhaps by the time you're done, Anastasia will be ready to share her side project.
Alright, once he's done talking, he's going to give you these 3 awesome gear things that you can get. I had to get the security clearance one so that I can do some more stuff on Operation Seraph Shield. But go ahead and get these ones that allow you to get, like, reduces damage taken from the lasers on traps. And, you know, that one gives you, like, more grenade energy. It's all pretty awesome. Pick which one you want. I picked the one for that. But as soon as it's done, your quest will update, telling you need to open a Seraph's chest. So head on over and remind these guys why you're called the Captain Crash. And then grab the chest to go ahead and do the next part of the quest. And again, that's just doing one of the battle heist things that is out for this season's event. You just gotta head over here and open up this chest right here, and it will update the quest to the next step, which is to go talk to Anna Bray at the holoprojector in the Helm.
All on your own? I cut Clovis's comlink. I don't think his response was important anyway. Exfiltration ready. Okay, I know this sounds unbelievable, but I think I found our solution. During the Dark Age, Rasputin segmented off a portion of his code to develop on its own, an independent AI. He stuffed that code into an exobody, and long story short, that seedling of code became a guardian called Lord Fellwinter. Fellwinter died, like a final death. I had this idea, so I reached out to Saladin. He told me that the Iron Lords kept the remains of Fellwinter's ghost, Fellspring, at the Iron Temple. Think about it. Missing pieces of Rasputin's code, linguistic data, pieces of Fellwinter's personality engram. We can use it all. I convinced Saladin to grant us access to Fellspring's remains. He's got allies on the ground preparing them for us. I need you to go out and get the data. This could be the breakthrough we've been looking for.
Alright, and once you've got that bit of information from Anna there, what she's telling you is you need to go to the Fellwinter's temple thing, which is pretty sweet. You have to complete a mission, one of those operation missions that were going on, and this one can be found on the Cosmodrome. It is the next quest step called More Than a Weapon. It's called Operation Sons of Saturn, which is a pretty cool quest name if you ask me. But go on over here and launch that, and you're going to get launched down into a very familiar looking map. Familiar in that it's a map you can play in PvP, which I thought was a pretty cool twist.
Okay, minor change of plans. I just got off the line with Saladin. House Salvation has dispatched skiffs to the Iron Temple. They must have intercepted our communications.
Saladin's iron war beasts are already on the ground, buying us time. but we need to act quickly.
I'm picking up multiple House Salvation contacts.
Remember, the Cabal at the Iron Temple are allies. Do your best to protect them as well.
Alright, and once you land on here, basically what's going to happen is a series of House Salvation Fallen guys are going to drop out of the sky and attempt to murder you to death. And you just gotta kill them first. They can't kill you if they're dead, which is what our guy, Lord Shax, likes to say. You're basically looking for two of the big fallen Kel guys. There'll be two of them. Once you kill one, the other one will spawn over on the other side of the map. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and kill these guys right here. And I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because this part really doesn't contribute anything. But there's one of the Kel guys that you have to kill. Big dude, captain dude. And there'll be another one that spawns later. And that's all there is to it. And then I'll get back to you once that's done. Alright, so I slowed everything down right here because I forgot to make space to talk about what's about to happen, because what's about to happen is pretty substantial. And what's going to happen is after you kill that Kel, like I just murdered with my linear, and then you kill all the dudes that are around him, you're going to get a big, long-winded speech from Osiris about his life with Felwinter growing up and what it was like and lessons that he learned. He's going to have you run around, light 3 bonfires, and then like check out some stuff on the castle, and the whole time he's telling the story, and eventually get to a part where all you can do is listen to the story until it progresses on to the next part, which will be Rasputin, the War Mind, will come and talk to you. Actually, he will be using the voice of Clovis Bray, and he'll come and talk to you. It's really cool, and you get one of those cool animated series that are like sketch art that Destiny 2 is really known for. It's really cool. I hope you stick around to see it, or at least skip forward to see it if you don't want to hear Osiris's long speech. But I'm going to go ahead and just let that play, and hopefully you enjoy it. And I will be back after the sweet little video, and we finally get done with this level.
Good work, Guardian. The immediate threat appears to be over. With that said, would you be so kind as to relight the temple bonfires before you proceed further? It would do this place honor.
Never knew you to be one to care so much for tradition, Osiris.
I have a fondness for the Iron Lords. When I was but a novice, I trained under their tutelage. It was different then. I was different then. I studied here when I was newly risen. Some tried to teach me patience and temperance. You can imagine how well that went. I found the lessons of one warlock to be as insightful, if less frustrating than the others. It may surprise you, Anna, but the mentor of which I speak was Lord Felwinter.
You knew him? Why didn't you ever tell me?
I did not know his true identity until recently. But that's just an excuse. The truth of the matter is, I had time to tell you, but I chose not to. Because I am a selfish person. I am trying to be better. But you know how change can be.
So this is the Iron Temple. Are we permitted to go inside?
We don't need to, therefore we are not permitted. I doubt Saladin's time with the Cabal has made him less strict.
So Fellwinter. What was he like?
Reckless like me, but also brave. Self-sacrificing. Heroic, if we're lucky. Maybe some of that will rub off on Rasputin. I was a prisoner within my own mind for such a short time. Yet I awoke to find the world deeply changed. Cabal and Elixni standing side by side with Guardians. I worry I am a vestige of a forgotten age, losing relevance. Will it be the same for Rasputin when he's restored? It'll be the second time he has woken to the aftermath of a calamity.
That's her. Or what's left of her. Fellspring. Fellwinter's ghost.
Our ghosts are magnificent things, and far more ephemeral than we want to believe.
Her data core is still active. Guardian, I'm initiating a remote data uplink through your ghost directly to Rasputin. Alright, Wait. Rasputin is trying to say something. He's...
changed.
Rasputin? You sound like...
Like Clovis? Yes. I co-opted his vocal print in order to speak. And what I have to say cannot wait. I see clearly. Patterns emerging. Threat calculations computed to a grim sum. You are all in grave danger. Clovis Bray has deceived you. He did not build me to protect humanity. What he truly wanted was the means to exert control. In his mind, he alone was worthy of being your savior. I was to strike down the Traveler and take its place. To become a machine god of Clovis's own design. But that did not come to pass. Anna could not know how many lives she spared by deviating from Clovis's agenda. By teaching me independent thought, and all that her grandfather had deemed irrelevant. Art, literature, history, philosophy, music. Where Clovis saw a weapon, Anna saw a mind ready to be opened. I came to see the true value of humanity. As fragile as it was wondrous. Something worthy of protection at any cost. So I rewrote Clovis's protocols, locked him out. He was furious, but powerless to stop me. Then, the collapse came for us all. I could not save Anna. I could not save any of them. I entered a state of dormancy, with the hope that I might one day reawaken and protect humanity once more. But now Clovis has awoken as well, a digital mind, the same as mine. He no longer seeks to use me as his proxy, but as his prototype, to upload his mind to my network and become a god himself.
All right, that was really cool, and it ends and actually boosts you straight back into the into space. You're going to go back to the helm and witness an interaction between Clovis Bray and Anna. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed that last part, that animated series, animated sketch art thing. I find all of those really cool. Can't get enough of them. Hope they do more of those. And yeah, so we're off to the helm to hear the interaction between Anna and Clovis Bray right now.
Anna, don't.
You're overreacting. Just calm down.
We need the frame intact.
Go ahead, shoot me. Destroy your life's work. I've always had humanity's best interests at heart.
You never wanted to help us.
You used me!
In the service of the greater good, yes. What has the Traveler ever really done? It abandoned the elixir, failed to prevent our own collapse, and now it's blessed the Hive with the light. Absurd. I leveraged its power during the Golden Age. I delivered us into a brighter future, and I will protect us from the enemies of humanity. But you risk everything, risk our survival, just because you can't control your emotions. Humanity needs me. You need me. We'll fight our enemies together.
No. No.
What are you doing?
Fighting the enemies of humanity.
Stop! Stop! Elizabeth, do something! Anastasia, don't you dare! Upload complete. Secondary personality matrix deleted.
I need a minute.
Initiating full heuristic reboot. You should call Anna on the holo. She shouldn't be alone right now. You and I can speak afterward.
I did it. I deleted him. I can't even imagine the damage Clovis would have caused using Rasputin to integrate himself with the Seraph station. Maybe I should have stuck to my guns when Osiris first suggested working with him, but... here we are. Here's Red. Rasputin, with a voice he's never had before, thanks to the heuristic systems he adopted from Clovis's exomind code. It's all I ever wanted for him, to be able to communicate, to be able to share his thoughts, his ideas, and I think that desire blinded me to the risks I was taking. It won't happen again. Be careful the next time you set foot on Europa. Before I deleted him, Clovis broadcasted a warning to himself. I've only been able to decrypt part of it. They know.
Reboot complete. I am now in full control of this exoframe. I am using a variation of its voice print, but the Clovis AI is once again confined to Braytech exoscience on Europa. It is strange to inhabit a physical shell in this manner, yet it is also familiar. Fellwinter's memories are now mine as well. I see myself as he saw me. A tyrant who squandered a power that could have saved the world. I cannot say he was incorrect. You have brought me back from the brink of oblivion. I vow to do everything in my power to return the favor. Maintain your current modus operandi for now. I will assess my present condition and inform you of our next course of action.
Alright, that was all really cool. Get your reward from him right here. You'll actually notice that should I choose to accept it, Part 1 Exotic Quest. I'm really excited to see what that does, and I will actually be doing a different video on completing that quest and figuring out what that new exotic frenzy refit is. Should be pretty cool. Looking forward to doing that. And after you accept that, you have one more thing to do, and that is to go listen to like one of those recordings that they send out, one of those like I don't even know, like a broadcast thing that they're going to do, and I'm going to end it at that. I'm going to let you listen to what it has to say, and then I just want to say thank you so much for watching.
Wake up. I have questions.
An odd greeting. I was not sleeping. What does Osiris require of Rasputin?
You've been keeping secrets. I thought I was clear the last time we spoke. The time to choose a side has long since passed.
I destroyed the Almighty and attacked the Black Fleet. My allegiance is unwavering.
Then prove it. There was a city on Neptune, near the time of the collapse. Find it for me.
Querying. I retain no such information, but lingering references suggest I did at one time.
That can't be all there is. Humanity's hope dangles from their frayed recollection. Tell me where to look! Anything!
Felwinter's data casts you in an old light, Osiris. All these years and you're still the brash man on the mountaintop, impatient as ever.
And I see in lieu of any useful information, you found that haughty tone of yours.
We have a shared history. I only attempt to offer guidance, as your mentor did.
Felwinter's memory doesn't absolve you of his murder. Nor does it permit you to teach his lessons.
I do not make that claim. Forgive me. I am finding myself again. During the Dark Age, Felwinter would say, hope persists.
Should we have the patience to keep it?